Hey guys, what's going on? It's JK, and today the ZETSUBOU no Shima trailer finally dropped. Now, we've been waiting for this for weeks, and obviously ZETSUBOU no Shima is launching next Tuesday on April the 19th, and obviously the hype is ready for this map. We are all ready and waiting for that new zombies experience. So I'm just going to get straight into the trailer, let you watch this, and then we're going to break it down afterwards.
There are those who seek power over nature itself. Beneath the shadow of an evil, a new enemy has arisen. Here, on this island, they had no idea of what they would unleash.
Propeller makes rainstorm of me!
Oh yeah, monkey time.
This is how sausage is made.
Make your peace, Hellspawn. I am coming for you.
So what did you guys think of that? That is probably one of the best zombies experiences that I've seen Treyarch actually attempt on this game and any of the Black Ops or Call of Duty games that there are out there. It is absolutely mental, and I can definitely see them trying to up that horror scale in the maps. Obviously, Jason Blundell already did go and say this is probably going to be one of the scariest maps that we have ever done and that you will ever play in zombies. Now we're going to get a quick overview of certain areas that are playable on the map, and then we get to this one scene where it looks like it could just be a ritual site, and that's what's standing out to me straight away, simply because of the Apothicon language that's there. But also something else is standing out from this. It's sort of how it was on Origins, where you had to do so much to get into a certain area, such as the Pack-a-Punch, where you had to power up all the generators around it, and you had the pylons coming in towards, and once everything was powered around, you could use the Pack-a-Punch that was there. It actually built it. The only other thing that I could think it would be is sort of how it was in the Eisendrache. To upgrade the bow, you had these little areas where you had 4 pillars, one for each bow. Now what if there's 4 of a certain specialist weapon on this map as well, that you could have to place somewhere, and there's 4 areas where you can place it? Just an idea. It could be something completely different. It could be absolutely neither of the things that I have just said. Now straight after that scene, we go into a room where there are about 6 test subjects, there may be more actually behind the camera. But now this doesn't really seem like it's going to be a room that's going to be useful for anything. Maybe it might have an Easter egg step in it, but I very much doubt you're going to actually interact with these test subjects that are actually in the chambers. Just an idea, but it could actually be an Easter egg step as well at the same time, I don't know yet. Next up, we're going to get a shot of a brand new weapon that is being added into zombies on Black Ops 3. Now, these are DLC weapons that are in the multiplayer section of the game. You have the Marshall 16 pistol, the MX Grand, and also the HG40, which is effectively the remake of the MP40. Now, this fits perfectly into this map, if you ask me. They're all 3 old style weapons, and this map is just so like old and, you know, creepy, eerie sort of style that these weapons are going to fit in perfectly into this map, I feel, as long as they are balanced correctly. They might be balanced rubbish and they just don't fit in correctly with the style of the map, and other weapons will just be better than what these are. Now, along with these new weapons being added, hopefully they are going to be added to the weapon kits, and we can actually modify them in the ways that we want to, and it will also give them people who already have all the weapons max level something else to level up, and maybe even get some camos for them in multiplayer. That will also be good. So then we go and see these cocoons. Now, these are clearly zombies or people hanging upside down in a cocoon sort of shell. Now, whether this is just a little bit of a joke towards Shadows of Evil and the Wonder Weapon upgrade that is there and just been sort of put on hold, that's my theory on that. But maybe this could be an Easter egg step actually in this map. Maybe, you know, we are going to be looking at multiple maps piecing together to actually get this Wonder Weapon upgrade on Shadows of Evil, and this could be where you do a cocoon step or something else entirely. But also underneath the cocoons you actually see an Element 115 rock, the sort of that we would see on Origins. So it's the blue rock that is in this universe, And obviously with all these rocks in this site, you see them a few times during the trailer, so maybe, you know, this is sort of a site that has a lot of the element 115 stored, and maybe that's why Division 9 was actually here on this island. Now the next couple of scenes you end up seeing these plants. Now they sort of remind me of the Shadows of Evil plants, but are a little bit different in some ways. They actually kill zombies, or they sort of do like the dragon and the dogs do from Mob of the Dead. So what will happen is you will kill a zombie and then this will eat it up. Now whether that has some process to get in the Pack-a-Punch, or maybe even something else entirely on this map, sort of like the Wonder Weapon was on Der Eisendrache. Now these seem to be in little circles dotted around the map. Now probably just spawn when you do go near them or get a kill near them, sort of like what the dragons do on Der Eisendrache. So obviously with the new map we are going to be getting brand new traps introduced with this as well, and now one of the greatest and actually probably one of the coolest traps that we are ever going to see in a zombies map is right in this map. Now it looks like it's just like 3, maybe 4 aeroplane engines, like the propeller engines off the plane, that you actually do see crashing just a few frames before they actually show this trap. Now obviously 3 or 4 of these blades just spinning round in circles, killing anything that walks to you in each direction. Now that would be pretty damn cool if it is every single direction, so you are sort of in the center and everything that's walking towards you just dies. That will be pretty cool, just so you have this little safe haven little spot for maybe 30 seconds, but then after that you are going to die or just get swarmed. So then we get a little tiny glimpse of how big this map actually is, just by a little map that is sitting on the side of a wall face just when Dempsey is throwing a monkey bomb towards the zombies. Now this map actually doesn't really look that big. Now it's a bit of a shock. Now maybe it is underground and everything, it's not shown on this map exactly. There are little caverns inside and maybe even on top of each other in buildings, as we've already seen. But the map doesn't really look that big, so what is going to be so special about this map? So then just after talking about these little sections that could be underground and on top of each other, we see these little traversing sections where it is sliding down a pipe and being launched out somewhere else. Now these obviously could be going from the top floor of one area straight down to the other end of the map exactly there, but I don't think it would be taking you that far. It won't take you from one in the map straight to the other. It's going to be sort of just down some steps, but a little bit quicker if them steps are clogged with zombies. So there's a new drop that's actually inside of this death machine one. Now I don't think it is a new styled Widow's wine grenade. It could be something for example a specialist weapon which is similar to the Annihilator or the gravity spikes that are actually in the Eisendrache. So basically it's going to be some sort of weapon that would have to be picked up the ammo for it around the map. Now that would be pretty cool if you did collect the ammo for it from the zombies instead of just, you know, every couple of kills you recharge it so much. Saying that, it actually looks a lot like the Hive weapon sort of ammo, or the shots that you would shoot out of that Hive weapon that was in the multiplayer. So I wonder if the Hive gun could be a sort of specialist weapon inside this map. Then we're going to see the other new trap that is for this map, and it is pretty cool. It involves like turbines again, but this one is sucking the zombies in as they walk past. Now obviously this probably will suck the player in as well and obviously kill them just exactly as it does the zombies. So I won't be walking past this even if you thought you can slide straight past it. I wouldn't even try that. So then we're going to get our first look at the spiders that seem to be replacing maybe the dog rounds in this map. So obviously the dog rounds obviously from the Eisendrache and the giant seem to be gone, and it is these insanely big spiders now that we are going to be fighting against. Now that would be cool if they do obviously only come every 5 or so rounds, sort of how they do on the other maps with the dogs, but obviously they seem a little bit different, and I think they're actually going to induce a lot of fear into the player. Obviously people who may already be scared of spiders will really hate this map. Every single time them spiders do approach, you are going to fear them and you're going to hate them being there. And then we're going to see our final way of traversing around this map. This one is actually swimming underwater. Now hopefully there's going to be a sort of perk that's going to maybe let you breathe underwater, or maybe even move quicker underwater, because you don't really seem to move that quick under this water. And obviously with the zombies just coming at you like they are in low gravity, so they can still walk sort of at you. It's sort of how they did on Moon, where they just, you know, hop towards you, and obviously on the Eisendrache when you were in the low gravity pyramid area, they just hop towards you really slowly, but also could be quick at times. So now we get to the weirdest and craziest thing ever in this trailer. There's this final boss zombie which you are going to be having in this map, which is sort of like the Panzer and what the Marker was in Shadows of Evil. But in this, it's sort of, I think people are dubbing it the Thrasher, and basically what it is, it's going to be a plant sort of infected zombie. He's gonna be a normal zombie that then just turns into this plant infected zombie, and basically looks like he's got a couple of weak spots, which are the orange spot on the actual zombie. What you will do is probably shoot all them, and then another spot will open. It sort of reminds me of the Margwen. It's going to be annoying to kill. I hope it's not going to be one of the things where you have to aim for a certain part of the zombie. I feel there's going to be no actual reward for actually killing him, and he is going to be a pain to actually kill, but more than likely, just like the Panzer and the Margra, he will probably drop a part towards the Wonder Weapon on the first kill of them. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this quick little breakdown of the ZETSUBOU no Shima DLC trailer map, and hopefully you are all going to be excited for this map, which obviously launches next Tuesday on the 19th of April. If you did enjoy it, guys, please hit that like button. Also comment down below what feature you're most excited about from this map. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.